DeLynn,
Yes.
I've been racking my brain all week long.
That's not hard.
Listen, there is nothing, I've been trying to write this teaser, and there is nothing funny about mortgage interest rates rising.
I know. So we're just going to skip the teaser and we're going to go right to the show.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Barry Horvath, and this is Moving Forward TV with your local market update.
And I am DeLynn Gaston. Thank you for joining us today. Yes.
In Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
But of course, our news goes nationally.
Yes,
We
it
don't
does.
want to. This isn't just Tampa Bay. We just happen to be located in Tampa Bay.
But our backdrop is Tampa Bay today.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I can't see that far.
Listen,
Even with my glasses, I
it's-
can't see that far.
It's clearly in favor of our own Tampa Bay Lightning.
Ta-da!
So that's what it's all about. So keep up, please.
They are just, I know. They are just the best.
Yes, they are. So we won't talk about the outcome of the game.
No, we're
Because
definitely not going to.
we don't know it yet, but you do. But anyway, that's not important now. So we got a lot to talk about this week. It's really,
You're stalling. You just don't want to get to rates.
I don't want to talk about rates because rates are going up.
Suck.
They do. They're going up.
Right
they don't
now,
suck.
I'm sorry.
All right, listen to
They
me.
suck.
They suck compared to where they were.
For the last several years.
They
yes.
don't suck relative to what we've seen in the
I
past.
know, I know.
Compared to history. I mean,
You're right. You're right.
Our best economy, I always say, was when mortgage rates were in the 7s.
I've said that too. You know.
You probably got it
so
from me.
you kind of figured. Got it from you. That's it.
That's it.
So you probably figured out we're talking about the rising rate environment that we are in right now. Unfortunately, as you all know, interestingly enough, back in the first week of January, all of the economists were doing their predictions on where the interest rates were going to be for 2018. We all knew that they were going to be going up, but to what? Most of the economists had predicted that they were going to be somewhere around the mid-4s, 4.6 is basically what almost every one of them were saying. And then by the end of 2018, they were going to be...
Sorry.
they were going to be at 5. Guess what?
What?
Yeah, they're
up. They're higher than they even predicted. We already beat the year end. It's
Yeah.
crazy. I know.
I know.
But you never know. They could change tomorrow, but it's not likely. You know what? The price, if you guys have been going out shopping, precious metals are going up.
right.
The price of crude oil. If you've gone to the gas pump lately and looked at why you're paying more gas, it's because of the futures price of crude oil.
Yeah, you know what happened? Speaking
What
of
happened?
that, I
paid $3.49 a gallon for premium yesterday. I have to use premium in my car.
Okay, well,
You don't-
excuse me, I don't drive a Beamer, so I don't have to use premium in my
Listen,
car.
But you do drive a.
But
You do drive a baby Hummer.
but
She's got a baby tank, folks.
I went to the gas station, and it was I buy the regular, the normal,
The
and
cheap
it's
stuff.
the cheap stuff. Yeah. It was $2.89, and I'm like, when did that happen? $2.89?
Yeah.
So I only put like $10 in. I'm like, I'm wondering if this is just this gas station. Sure enough, I drive down the street and it was $2.71.
Oh.
Yeah.
You did
So
better.
the 7-Eleven that's right near you, by the way.
Yeah, the one I just paid $3.49.
Yeah, they're high. Don't go there.
Thanks for telling me after I just spent $60 on
if
a
you see
tank.
that, just do $10 at a time and then go to another one. And if everybody's there, then that's fine. But my dad taught me that trick a long time ago.
Okay, your dad's so smart. Anyway, going back to the whole reason.
Interest rates. Why are interest rates going up?
If you see precious metals going up, if you see the price of crude oil going up, more than likely you're going to see interest rates going up.
Right.
It's an inflationary measure, let's face it.
And that's what's going on. So just to give you a little bit of a background on what affects the interest rates. First of all, the interest rates are affected, mortgage interest rates are affected by the bond market, the Treasury bond market, the 10-year bond and the 30-year bond. Those have both gone up quite a bit, more than what the economists were predicting. The Fed funds rate, which is the overnight bank lending rate, has also started increasing, and they're expecting that to increase at least 2 more times in June next month, and again towards the end of the year. So
Isn't that crazy?
Yes. So keep in mind, although we're kissing right around 5% right now, roughly on interest rates, give or take a little bit, it could potentially go a little bit higher.
I would rather take a little bit.
I know.
That's me personally.
And the reason for that, some of the reasons, inflationary concerns. That's what the concern is. And
Sorry.
yeah, okay.
This is
See,
just chokes
you
me
mentioned
up.
the word inflation, and he just chokes him right up.
It does choke me up.
So the thing is, the other thing that affects the market sometimes, a lot of the volatility that's going on internationally right now, that definitely, when people pull their money out of the stock market and put it into bonds, that's good. That makes our interest rates go down in the mortgage world. But when the stock
So when
market...
bonds go up, interest rates go up.
Yes. But when the stock market's doing really well, people pull their money out of the bond market and put it into the stock market to cash in on some of that, and that's when interest rates go up. So exclusive of all of the inflationary concerns, the job stability concerns, what's going on internationally, aside from all of that, watch your stock market.
Yeah, if you see the
Watch your stock market.
going up, more than likely the bond market.
Your mortgage rates, and that means your mortgage rates are going to be
So we
going
got
up.
2 pressures going on right now. We got rising prices, and we
Mm-hmm.
have rates going up.
Right.
So the buying power is diminishing for the consumer.
Because when rates go up, they qualify for less
Yes.
house.
And the prices are going up. So what would be, in my mind, in my wisdom, I'd be like, you know what, rates are still good and prices are still affordable. I think now is still a great time to buy in this market.
It's definitely sooner rather than later in 2018 with the way the interest rates, and like I said, the Fed funds is expecting to raise rates 2 more times before the end of 2018, which means interest rates are going to go up again, which means what they can qualify for a house right now, by November,
May not
they
even
might
qualify.
not be able to
And you know
qualify
what's so
for that
funny?
same
Everybody
house.
loves predictions, including
know.
me. And
Facts
clearly-
based on theory.
Yeah, and including me. But it's so funny how everybody's had different predictions for the year,
Right.
and who's right and who's wrong. The economists were right on this one, although it's exceeded it. The,
But you know what's funny? Read this last sentence
yeah,
that
I
I
know.
found.
I know. The Realtor.com. Yeah, they thought mortgage rates were going to average 4.6 through the year and reach 5 by the end of the year. So Realtor.com. Obviously,
Even
you were wrong.
Realtor.com.
And this was a prediction from January. National Association of Realtors.
MBA.
Yeah, they're saying 4.5
National Bankers
this year.
Association,
Yeah,
Kiplinger, everybody was
4.6,
predicting the same
everybody's
thing.
prediction. So it's like, but
Fact based on theory.
yeah,
Just
that-
watch the market.
I would
And buy now.
buy now. That's
Rates are going
that's
up.
it.
Period.
And
Bottom
get
line.
out. Look.
End of rates.
Yes. Just put your offer in. Everybody else is. All right. Coming up, we're going to talk about some things that maybe you can do to save money now that it's going to cost you more to buy a house.
Right.
We got some tips that you don't want to miss on how to save money on that house. We'll be right back. All right, we're back, and we just talked about the most depressing thing ever, raising rates.
Rising interest
Raising.
rates. I know.
Rising.
Raising Cane.
Rosing.
Not a movie.
Yes, I think so. I don't know what
Yeah.
it's about.
I think it had Nicolas Cage in it, didn't it? I don't know.
I don't know. Look it up. Google it.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I said the voice.
The voice.
All right, but now we're going to talk about something more interesting. Since rising rates are going to cost you money,
Right.
now we're going to talk about ways for those of you who own a home.
Save
maybe you
money.
can save money.
So it's 15 things that a homeowner should do immediately. Don't wait.
Not tomorrow.
Immediately.
That means all of you are going to be up all night tonight. Yeah. So
these are actually some really good ideas.
no, they are some good ideas.
Yeah.
I really liked them and I enjoyed them. So I'll do the first one if you want.
Sure.
It seems, it might seem just logical or common sense, but sometimes common sense, we forget about it. We get busy in our life. So I like this stuff,
Speak for yourself.
The first thing, yeah.
Whoops. I forgot to put my phone
sorry.
on silent.
I have look who's getting the tweet. Anyway, so the first one we have on our list is check the insulation in your attic and install more if needed. I love that.
I know.
I mean, people think, oh yeah, it's like, especially it's summertime, it's hot. That
So
AC is gonna just seep right out.
It's going to go through the roof. Literally.
Yeah.
Through the roof.
Yeah,
Get
through
it?
the roof.
Ha, ha, ha. Okay. They say you should have at least 6. Even the producer didn't like that one. I loved it. I'm funny.
I know.
They say you should have at least 6 inches. Just poke your head up there and see if you have at least 6 inches. If you are listening from one of our northern states, because we are nationwide, obviously if you're up north, you need more than 6 inches. So there's a guide that you can do. Just Google it, how much attic insulation you should have.
If it's
And
damaged
sometimes-
as well, because sometimes people tramp on it.
Especially the blown and stuff, it just flattens out. It
Right.
loses its oomph
Yeah, it loses its oomph, gets
after
flat.
a while,
And-
and then you just need new stuff.
And
you can sometimes get a discount or get a rebate up to 75%. They have incentives because they want you
So
to make sure that you're
check
insulated
with your
well.
check with your local authorities.
There's a guide online, so just Google it and take a peek at that guide and make sure
Yeah.
that
That's a
if
great
you
tip
qualify.
right there. All right, next tip.
Awesome. Negotiate.
A better rate with your mortgage. I mean, we just talk about
mine.
rises.
It's
No,
mine.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Let me
He's just
answer my
rolling
tweet.
away. Okay, he's going to answer his tweets now. So, HARP, for those of you, Home Affordable Refinance Act. Now, keep in mind that this is a program for refinancing primarily only if you're underwater on your property. For the most part, we've really kind of, our values have gone up, so that's not an option for people anymore. But if you are still at a high interest rate, I'm actually very surprised. I just refinanced somebody who was at 9%. I didn't think anybody was still that high, but I just refinanced them because they didn't think they had enough equity in their home. So if you are upside down, or even if you have a high interest rate, it doesn't hurt. Just either go online or give us a call or something. It doesn't cost you a dime. It just takes a minute or two. We find out if you are eligible to refinance, and that would save you a ton of money. All right, go.
All right.
Number 3 is you.
Number 3, sure. I was a little busy there. Never pay for home repairs again. That's our next tip. And you know what?
Okay. That sounds good.
And this is kind of, I like this one because a lot of our realtor partners negotiate a home warranty.
Yes.
And I think, home warranties can be good for certain situations. You need to check the rating of the company that's supplying it because, they're insurance companies. They try to not pay you when they can. But I think it's a good way to, for $360, hypothetically.
They're not that expensive.
$400, whatever, $450, more coverages. It's kind of a fixed way to say, you know what, I budgeted, I may have a deductible, but I know if the AC breaks this year, I'm going to be covered. Or if the water heater blows out, I'm going to be covered. Or if you buy the appliance package, the dishwasher, whatever it may be, because you could be spending thousands. Or the plumbing, imagine a major plumbing deal.
For the cost of the home warranty, it is so well worth it. It's so well worth it.
Yes, I agree. I really like that. And I really like when our realtors negotiate that to give people,
a lot of
especially
times the
first
realtors
time,
will negotiate the seller to pay for that for you. So,
and I think it's a good thing. Sounds good.
all right, we ready to go on to number 4? Number 4 is, did you know that if you lower the temperature in your water heater just a little bit, it could make a big difference in your power bill?
So put it down to 120 is what's recommended.
That's what they're saying.
And that's pretty darn hot. I'm just saying.
That's too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is scalding.
Yeah, so you're not going to
So if you lower it just a little bit, that could, it's amazing the difference that it could make on your power bill.
Next one, home alarm system.
That's a good one.
That's good,
They
especially
give you a
right
discount
now.
on your homeowner's insurance.
That's the big reason to do it. And there are some local governments and so forth that may give you incentives,
right.
discount on homeowners insurance,
Yep.
and peace of mind.
So if you do decide to go out and put a home, a lot of people just do it anyway, just for security reasons, get a security system. Make sure you call your insurance person and let them know, because again, even if you didn't have a security system when you bought the house, and it's, you know, you're not thinking of it because you're only thinking of protecting your family, which is great, but call your insurance company, because your insurance, which means your mortgage payment, might go down.
And a lot of the companies will, you know, if they're monitoring the system, they'll do it for free. Just to install
How
it,
about
just for,
that?
you know, I'll agree to sign up for however long a term. And, you know, so you could get an alarm for free. Kind of nice.
My dad used to say, if it's free, it's for me.
Yeah, I know. But there, you know, there's always, read the fine print, okay?
Next, reduce.
Solar panels.
Yes.
Check them out, because solar panels are very big right now. It's kind of the going green concept. You got to weigh it out, but you can save a lot of money. Some homeowners reported $183 a month savings
That's a lot
just
of
for doing
savings.
that. Yeah, so it's a good thing.
And again, there's some programs that they can do to finance those. I know that they're not cheap, but
Yeah,
in the long
still
run,
weigh it out.
The benefits outweigh the
And I
cost.
love this one, my favorite.
You wouldn't think we would have to say this.
But you know what? Deduct your mortgage interest on your tax return, assuming you can itemize. But there are people that
If you
forget
own a home,
to do that.
right? If you own a home, chances are you're definitely itemizing for some reason. And keep in mind, if you're paying PMI, that also is tax deductible.
Yes.
So make sure that you bring those documents, but besides just your tax bill, to your accountant when you're doing that, because he's right. A lot of people, for some
They
reason,
just forget
to do that.
They forget, or they do their own taxes.
We're running out
They
of
don't have
time.
a professional.
Next one,
Save
windows.
money. New windows. New windows can save you a lot.
lot
They're better
of-
insulated. They're heavier
Air
paint. They could be
conditioning leaks out.
tinted. You know, they could be tinted, allowing less heat in. That's a good thing. Again, there's a lot of local incentives that may be available. A lot of the installers will know about them, because that's a hook for them to get
Right.
you in to do it. So we got more tips coming up right after this. So you don't want to go away, right? Right, DeLynn? Tell them.
Right.
Okay.
Don't go away.
See you in a minute.
Hi, I'm Jerry from Hot Locks Hair Salon. We are conveniently located at 13414 US Highway 19 in Hudson. I've been a local hairstylist in our community for the last 34 years, 7 of which I was an educator. Our passion is the artistry of hair, and Hot Locks is here to help you achieve your perfect image. You can call us at 727-514-9978.
Hi, my name is Joe Stalteri. I'm one of the owners of Complete Care Systems. At Complete Care Systems, we do carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, tile and grout sealing, wood floor and laminate floor deep cleaning, as well as stripping and waxing of linoleum and vinyl floors, and a whole lot more. We also run daily deals and special, which you can find at CompleteCareSystems.com, or simply call Tricia up at 727-364-5158, and she'll answer all your questions and give you over the phone free estimates. Or she'll send me out to your home or office to give you an on-site free estimate. At Complete Care Systems, we don't cut corners, we clean them.
Okay, we're back.
We're back.
With our 15 money saving tips for homeowners.
Number 9.
Number 9.
We are on number 9.
That's the Beatles.
Save money, that is, on a new roof.
So how am I going to save money on a new roof?
Because it could save
Don't they
you
cost
a
money?
fortune. Yes, but
All right. From
if you have,
how? Tell me how it's going to save me money.
We live in Florida.
All right.
The sun beats down on the roof all day, and your power bill goes through the roof because your air conditioning is running and running and running.
So a new roof.
So a new roof will save
It
you
makes it more energy efficient. Is that what you're saying?
boatloads of money.
Can I say what
on
else
your
it'll
power
save
bill.
you on?
Yes.
Insurance.
That's the other thing. When you get a new roof, again, just like before, make sure you call your insurance company and say, hey, I got a new roof. Does that make a difference on my insurance? They're
Good
going
idea.
to say, yes,
I'll be
it
back.
does.
I got to go call my agent.
No.
What?
Number
I want to see if I can save by getting a new roof.
So yeah, just call your agent because yes, it does make a huge difference on your insurance. And just if I can say as a side note, make sure you talk to a reputable roofer because you have to have 3 nails, as we learned in our wind mitigation section and stuff. It makes a difference with how the roof is put on and how many nails and if they fold it under and I don't know all that stuff.
There must be an art to it.
Watch one of our previous shows.
Because
Well,
clearly
I talked
we're not.
all-
Clearly we are not.
All about wind
roofers.
mitigations,
We are
which
not
is how you
roofers.
save money based on your
All
roof.
right, I love this money saving tip. Consolidate all your existing debt into one simple payment. You know, I see it all the time. People are paying 18, 21, 23, 29% on
their
credit
credit
card.
cards.
And you know what? And then you show them, you know what? You have equity that you could refinance at 4.75%.
Right.
Maybe make it tax deductible. And lower your payment, and then maybe put more money away for your future.
Right.
And you know what I've heard? This is an answer. I don't want to refinance it. That'll put me further in debt. You're already in debt.
Hello.
We're just trying to lower your payment and lower your interest costs. I can't believe
You're
somebody
already in
said
debt.
that.
We're just giving you a better way of paying it back.
Exactly. So, you
So
know,
whether,
consolidate.
but honestly, whether it's a refinance, which is fine if you don't want to do that, a home equity loan sometimes is a great option to do that, or even just a personal loan if it's not, all that
if you're
high.
going to lower your rate, it's
If
a
you're
savings.
going to lower your interest rate,
And
it's
of
a
course,
savings.
you got to weigh it out. You got to, measure the closing costs, see if it makes sense. But
And the interest calculation on a
There's
credit
people-
card debt is a lot different than
Yes.
interest calculation
It's
on a loan.
It's compounded.
Compounding interest versus simple interest, and it makes a big difference.
It's
so you're
not amortized.
right. So you're definitely going to want to take a look at that and definitely consider that. So,
So look at it. Talk to a
Yeah.
professional.
that saves you money. Number 11.
All
What's
right.
number 11?
The thermostat.
Put a sticky note on your
Yeah, if you got one-
thermostat.
if you don't wanna
I have
spend
them
250
all around ours
Yeah.
at the office that say "Don't touch."
Yeah.
They ignore. Did you see? I
All
just
right.
put one on there today.
I think the reason you're supposed to put them on is to remind you to lower the temperature when you're leaving and then put
Yeah.
it back down when you get home.
Yeah.
Or if you're not going to spend 250
Or the
bucks on
people
one of
in our
those
office.
nice thermostats.
Freeze us.
Yeah, of course I pay the bill, but
I know.
whatever. I like that though.
Really, but if you are going to be away from home all day long, definitely if you don't have one of those.
Don't put it at 74 in the heat of the day.
Right.
Just because you want to be home and cool and comfortable. The new AC systems are very efficient.
And you can get a new
cool down
thermostat
quickly.
too that will do all of that. Adjust it for you. They're a little pricey. A couple $100 or something.
There's an app for it.
There's an app for it. That's right. But you know what? They're well worth it as well.
I agree. All right, how about
Okay.
this? Number 12. Childproof your outlets, even if you don't have kids. What's that all about?
I was very surprised to see that.
Surprise.
Surprise, that through those little tiny holes, you can be losing some air conditioning.
Yeah,
so you put
so
those
what do
little
they do?
caps on, that you put on when you have little toddlers running around who stick their fingers in those little things. So you put those caps on, and that could help save you.
Because
Quarter-thunk.
it only makes sense. All
That
that
surprised
air
me.
seeps out, or cold air seeps in, or
Right.
hot air seeps in.
Right.
That's crazy. We
I
don't
thought that
think
was a
about
good
it.
one.
So childproof your outlets, even if you don't have kids. Gotta love it.
The next one is insulate leaky kitchen and bathroom sinks. So this one I thought was pretty cool because they basically said that, your pipes, usually they're on an outside wall. So if they're on an outside wall like your kitchen sink and you look over your beautiful backyard like I do, chances are that's not insulated right there. So insulate the pipes. That would help because with all the pipes there, they don't put the
Right.
insulation down there.
And not only
Ta-da.
should you insulate the pipe area, but you can spray that insulation foam into those crevices on the
Right.
back of the sink. I wish we had images of this stuff so we could show people how simple it is.
I was just going to say, Oh, look, our producer said
It's just cool,
the voice
you know.
and the side.
Gotta love it.
But anyway, little things that we wouldn't have thought of until we found
No,
this.
no.
All right, so the other thing is upgrade your air conditioning system to save money on air. So
Oh, it
if you
only
do
makes
have
sense.
a really old one, and I have to tell you too, and I think I said this before, even if you have a newer system, that's fine, but you really need to get it maintenance done on it twice a year. So right before winter, you're going to want to have an air conditioning company come out and just make sure everything's good, and right before summer, just to run the maintenance on it. Your filters, change your filters all the time.
Yeah.
If you have that can make a huge difference again on your power bill.
The SEER rating, as they rate these systems on air conditioners, the requirements today are much higher than they were 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 30 years ago. They're required to be very efficient now. They'll cool faster, and they're more energy efficient.
Right.
So you are going to save money in the long term. I know, but nobody wants to fork out money for a new system, but overall, you're going to save money.
Right.
And all our AC viewers are going to love me saying that. So if you have an older system, you might want to consider it. And number 15, everybody's favorite
The
right
last
now.
one.
Got
Cut the
scissors?
cord.
Cut the cord on cable. Say bye-bye cable. You know what? The millennials aren't even watching cable anymore.
They're watching
You're
the
saving-
internet.
Yeah, you're right. $100 a month.
So
and-
watch
There you go.
WeBeamTV.com.
You can do that.
Our show, lots of other shows
I mean,
on WeBeam
there's
TV.
other things. You can get Netflix now. You can get Hulu. You can get
Everything.
Yeah, I mean, you
And
can
that's
watch
a-
it all. It may
that's a
not be
huge
at prime
savings.
time all the time, but maybe, and get a digital antenna. They're cheap. The digital signals, it's not like the old rabbit ears, the old days.
I know.
Where you're going, and you're like, stand right there, don't move, because you want the best picture. On the digital TV, you're either got a signal or you don't. There's no
And that's it.
fuzziness. you
That's
know?
it, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Crystal clear and
I
everything's
mean,
good.
do we have time to even talk about the PACE
No,
program?
we're just gonna have
We're
to
gonna
say that
We're going to have to
another-
talk
save that
about
for
it.
another
Save
day.
it, because that's a way to fund this stuff too. So
That's right.
Anyway,
We have
you
a
know
way
what?
coming up to fund some of these home improvement
So
projects.
take our tips seriously, folks. So seriously that you forwarded this email or shared this show, because we're on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook. Share it, like it.
Like
Tell your
it.
friends about us. We're
Right.
pretty cool. I like us.
I do too.
I really do.
We think
We're
that we're
helpful.
just full of knowledge.
We are. We're so smart.
We're full of something.
And we bring you all this information every single week. So we're going to
We
see
appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. We are today and every day.
moving forward.
What are we doing? We're moving forward.
Yes, we are.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Have a great week.
Bye-bye.